Hi, I'm Beverly Banov Brown. I am a survivor of Vanishing Twin Syndrome, and today we're going to be talking about how to deal with ending insomnia. Insomnia, unfortunately, is not limited to Vanishing Twin survivors. It is rampant all over this planet. So many people are up way too late at night, having often to get up and deal with their schedules in the morning, whether they've slept well or not. Vanishing Twin survivors, quite understandably, often have difficulty going to sleep, partly, I believe now, because of cellular memory of when life totally changed for them, when their twin disappeared, when the twin died in utero. So what can you do as a Vanishing Twin survivor, or someone who knows and is close to a Vanishing Twin survivor, or if you are not yet sure whether you are, in fact, a Vanishing Twin survivor yourself, how can you deal with this? How can you help someone else to deal with this differently and effectively? One of the things that you can do, I'd like to share what I call golden nuggets that I found in my many years of life coaching and being an intuitive, have helped people, myself included, because I have had off and on insomnia for many years, and I no longer suffer from it. Thank you, God. And one of the reasons is that I've known for a while now that I am a Vanishing Twin survivor and have been able to address effectively those parts of myself that were afraid to sleep, afraid to let go, afraid to give up the day. I thought, because I had so many other things I wanted to do besides sleep, so many other interests to learn about, so many activities to pursue, and that was all true. What was also true, however, and what was interfering with my ability to sleep, was that I was afraid on some level of just letting go of the day and being unconscious, because there was a cellular memory, a deep fear that there would be a change, that I had to be awake and on hyper alert because of the death of my one or possibly even two siblings in utero. I'm not alone. There are millions of people walking around with this problem. The difference is that now I know about it, now you're learning about it, and let's come up with an easy action plan strategy to deal with it so that you don't have to be up until 3 o'clock in the morning wondering how in the world you're going to deal with the day when the sun rises. So, golden nugget number 1 for today on how to end insomnia. As a Vanishing Twin survivor, it is so critically important to acknowledge what you've been through, to acknowledge, no matter how many times you need to repeat it, the fact that you're innocent, the fact that you didn't kill anybody, the fact that you were not even a part of what happened or why, that you were absolutely innocent and blameless, and you still are. Golden nugget number 2, you can literally talk to the inner child, the inner embryo, the inner fetus, the divine being, the soul essence that you are, and reassure that little baby, that child self, and whatever other ages may have had traumas, that in fact, sleep is a natural process, sleep is a reinvigorating process, and that as an innocent baby, you have every right to have deep, quality sleep. And then talk to yourself. And I'm going to be making some series on meditations and visualizations specifically to help you deal with different aspects of Vanishing Twin Survivor Syndrome. And one of them will be specifically on ending insomnia. Be aware that the more you can focus in on your breath, breathing in deep abdominal breaths, holding your hand often on your heart's center seems to help. Holding your hand on your solar plexus, an area where there are many millions of nerve endings that have to do with emotions. That's why we call things that we have an immediate response to a gut reaction. Hold your hand there. Comfort yourself. Hold yourself. Sometimes put your arms around yourself in an embrace. If you have someone there with you who can be loving and kind and warm and gentle, ask that person to give you that kind of loving, nurturing hug that you would give to a very precious infant. To the extent that we can remember that we all are still possessing children within us, a child self within us, we have access to comfort ourselves in a way that perhaps we never allowed ourselves before. So with the kindness and compassion and gentleness that you would give to a baby, that's how I'm asking you to address yourself from now on, in every area of life, not only in dealing with sleep patterns. The next golden nugget is cut down as much as you can on computer time, television time, conversations with others that might be charged emotionally, eating a lot of food before you go to sleep. Allow several hours of kind of decompressing time to let things settle down from your day. And the last thoughts I'm going to ask you to think about before you do drift off to a very restful and renewing sleep is, what are the things that you're most grateful for that occurred during the day just passed? Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, did some wonderful new opportunity come to you? Did things go well at work? Was there a coworker who was particularly kind? Was there a family member who called just because they wanted to tell you they were thinking of you and they love you? Whatever it is, no matter how small. Maybe you ate a peach and it was especially sweet and delicious, or you saw a marvelous movie, a work of art that gave you something great to think about and made you joyful. It doesn't matter what it is, but let yourself drift into that positive place of gratefulness and let those thoughts be the last focus for your day. And then I'm going to ask you to, if it feels right, let yourself just send out a blessing in whatever way you feel comfortable with, to your family, to your friends, pets if you have them, and then for peace on this earth and restoration of wholeness to our beautiful planet. From that place, just watch how easy sleep becomes on what I believe will be a comfortable bed in a cool enough room, as dark as possible so that your pituitary gland can get some extra healing and rest. And the next thing you know, hopefully, the sun will be rising and you'll have a whole new amazing day to live, to breathe, to love and be loved, and to get on with your life and living your life purpose freely and joyfully. I'm Beverly Banov Brown. It's been wonderful to have this time with you. Until next time, namaste. I bow to your baby self, your infant self, your younger adult self, your teenage self, and the selves in all of us. May they be aware of how beautiful and blessed they are, who we are. Bye for now.